If there is a conversation that is worth commenting on, it's Tucker Carlson with Francesca Albanese.
Microsoft, who have provided their services and access to data, Palestinian data, that has allowed Israel to set up systems to mass target and mass kill Palestinians. I mean, there is an application called Where is Daddy that allows the army to randomly track people and reach them when they are with their families so as to inflict the most harm.
Now, when we talk about the government contracts that psychopath killers like Alex Karp and Peter Thiel get for Palantir, that's what they're talking about. These micro-targeting operations to go and kill people like the Palestinians in Gaza and, yes, the West Bank, where do you think it's coming from? It's coming from psychopathic mass murderers like these men. You know, like Pete Hegseth is a mass murderer now after what he just pulled in Venezuela. Well, what the hell do you think Alex Karp and Peter Thiel are? And Francesca, who's had her entire life ruined, she apparently has had, and I think she may mention it in this conversation, she's had everything shut off. Like she can't access.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're trying to ruin her life. And I see Hazel Eyes says she loves the Italian accent. I love it too so much. And it just clicked for me while we were listening to Francesca, like what it is, why she reminds me of Isabella Rossellini. And I love the way that that sounds. It's so good. She sounds so elegant.
Concur.
Brutal is it? And I agree with you. This is something that people must understand, because this is the end of humanity, the end of the civilization that we have pretended to belong to until now. Israel has the most sophisticated military army in the region, and Israel is knowing exactly what it's doing and has been knowing this for 2 years. And this is why there are also so many soldiers now breaking down. The level of suicides is increasing among young Israelis who have served in the army. And of course so, because they are just older than teenagers, and they've been turned by indoctrination into the willful executioners of a genocide. This is why I'm saying we must intervene. People who love Israel must intervene to save what remains of Israel.
No, this is where she and I diverge, because she is a far superior and gracious human being than I am. That's really what it comes down to. This is somebody who should win a Nobel Peace Prize. She's still trying to think of a way out, a safety ramp, an exit for the Israelis. Like she's still of that mindset, because she truly is a peacemaker. That's who she is. Me, not so much. I don't care if they have an easy way out. I don't give a shit. I want them gone, lanced like a boil off the face of humanity.
And this is a person that if they could get away with assassinating her, they would.
And yet she wants, and she gives nothing but grace in return.
Yeah. She's a special lady for sure.
The biggest harm is being done by those outside of Israel who keep on defending this regime that not only has imposed a military dictatorship for decades on the Palestinians in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, and until 2005 in Gaza, but also on the Israelis who are part of the system. You cannot brutalize the other without losing your humanity in the.
Well, you got Brett to show his face, Jen, so there you go.
Oh, there he is. Good. I guilted people into showing. I really didn't mean to do that. I was just happy to see just a regular person that, you know.
What Francesca doesn't seem to understand is that there is no saving humanity in Israel. It's over. Yeah. They have reached the point of no return.
They're done.
And when somebody was mentioning in the chat, why are Candace and Tucker able to maintain their position?
I don't know.
because as Jen and I have surmised, they are probably both each connected in their own way to intelligence. In my opinion, Tucker is clearly CIA. And that doesn't mean that he's involved with clandestine operations. It just means that he's protected by Central Intelligence. Not everybody that works for these organizations all agree on the same matter.
I don't know how he's protected.
That's
I
just
know
my
that
theory.
he
It doesn't
is.
mean it's
Yeah.
correct. And then as far as Candace is concerned, I believe her the man that she is married to is part of MI6. That's my theory as far as that's concerned.
It
So,
could be a lot of things. The point is for whatever reason, they're being protected.
mhm. Because they don't change their language. They are very good. Tucker and Candace are the two best. This is from left or right politics, doesn't matter. There is no one who has had greater impact going against the Zio state than the two of them. And one has to wonder why, because when we talk about Fuentes, we know that Fuentes is some type of an op because we see how he changes his language all the time to fit the situation. But they don't. And the fact that the fact that Francesca is going through what she is going through right now, and Tucker is using his multi-million subscriber platform to give her a voice to talk about what they're doing to her right now. If you think the Zio state hated his guts already,
Right.
you can only imagine what they want to do to him now that he's letting her.
So for people who question whether or not he's protected, I guess we're going to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he gets through the next, however long, relatively, alive, then he's being protected by something, because nobody is really untouchable. So then that means that there's a reason why that he can get away with it. So we'll see. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe he's, another victim down the road. Who knows?
That's right. That's exactly right. So just I want you to clarify something. I think I heard you say that there is some kind of app maybe made by an American company called Where's Daddy that allows the Israeli government to murder men in front of their children. Did I dream that, or did you say that?
No, I said basically Israel has developed, it's not an app, it's a system. Israel has developed this system, automatized system to decide the targets through a computing system, and the data has been provided by tech.
Yeah.
Just killing people. I mean, Tucker's eyes really say it all. They do.
Well, he's definitely been putting more and more out there that is contrary to what the establishment once put out there. So we're going to find out how protected they are. We're in an unprecedented situation here.
Well, when people ask, why would Tucker do this? Or is Tucker really on the side of justice? I would use this. I don't know if I would use it as Exhibit A, but it's certainly an exhibit worth referencing. Of all the people, he puts Francesca Albanese on his podcast. That's a person to me who is dead serious about breaking the Zio state stranglehold.
Well, good.
But again, remember the continuity factor that we talk about every time we do a live stream. Ron Lauder, of all the people that this psychopathic billionaire Zio nutjob decides to reference, who does he say is the most like Hitler? Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is the most like Adolf Hitler.
Who's platforming Francesca?
You have completely lost the plot, Zio scum. Completely.